Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Taurus. Any placement for Taurus. And this is going to be a Celtic cross. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest, apply what fits because, of course, you know your story best. So I'm going to start with my Radiant, what's it called? Radiant Rider-Waite deck and clarify with something else. So let's see what's going on for Taurus. One more shuffle. Oh, bear with me. I'm a little sleepy today. Okay. Okay, so overall energy, overall situation, we have the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. What's the challenge? Challenge is the Two of Swords. It's looking like you're having some severe anxiety about having to make a choice. What happened in the past? Ten of Wands. Carrying some kind of heavy burden. It's coming up in your near future. Page of Cups. Yay. Infusing some love into the situation. That's always good to see. What are you consciously aware of? Justice. Libra. Libra energy. What is hidden from you or buried way down in your subconscious? King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to speak to that. Let's just keep going. And Jojo made it. Hey, thank you for so much for being here, and thank you to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right. How are you influencing this situation? The Eight of Cups, by walking away. That's interesting. Walking away from something and walking towards something else. What are the external influences on you? The Five of Cups. Someone's really sad about you. I'm not laughing at them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they deserve it, but they're sad that you're walking away. What are your hopes and fears? The Six of Cups. You might have somebody in your sights from the past. You might be walking away in order to create the space for somebody else that maybe you've had your eye on for a long time. Or it doesn't have to be a someone, it could be a something like a job or some kind of opportunity. But I mean, I should say, well, that's somebody from the past. I don't know. Like I said, bear with me. Okay, potential outcome. We have the moon. The moon. This is Pisces. Pisces energy. Also, as a reader, I read this as Cancer energy, Cancerian energy. Um, things are not necessarily clear. Um, I mean, potential outcome is like kind of like near future outcome, but anyway, let's just dive in. I mean, dive in some more. Okay, so this Nine of Swords. Oh, and I forgot to do this for Aries. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So there's some serious boundary setting here. You're I don't know, you're done carrying a burden. You're interested in getting your justice. You're tired of the sleepless nights, the overthinking to the extreme. The, I feel like you're going to come to a point where you are able to make a decision. But let's see what is this? What is this Nine of Swords? It's clarified by the star. Oh, by the way, this is my Mystic Mondays deck. So we have Aquarian energy here. the Star, the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oops. And the Two of Wands. And one jumped out. We shall acknowledge that. Nine of Wands. Okay. Um yeah, you've been through a lot. It's or maybe yeah, it's like maybe you've gone through some kind of healing path. You've come out the other side, or you're coming out the other side, and boom, there's your wish fulfillment. Or it's like wish fulfillment with somebody who's, you know, it's some kind of soulmate. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it certainly can be. Um, and there's a choice. There's a decisive choice that needs to be made. You have you've been through some kind of battle, and it, I don't know. There's something being presented to you here, or someone coming into your life where it was like a soulmate, but then you ended up battle worn. Or I don't know. It could also be where just the fact that you have to make a choice between two things or two people leaves you kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's been something has been really intense for you, or there's a lot of, again, a lot of this overthinking, like intense mental anguish because of a choice around somebody that you love that potentially, I don't know. I keep looking at the Knight of Wands, and it's like, well, potentially there's been some kind of battle between you two, but it could also be where the battle is just within yourself. Um, this Two of Swords, the challenge, is here because of the Eight of Wands, the Princess of Cups, and the Fool. There's a desire for a new beginning here, wanting to pick up momentum, wanting yeah, new beginning. Princess of Cups and the Fool. It's oh, and Princess of Cups is the same as the Page of Cups. So we have that twice now. So it's like um it could be where there's some kind of swift communication coming in. Maybe somebody wants a new beginning with you, and it could be where you're in a situation where you have to make a choice, which tells me that maybe you are in a situation, you're in something else, and then somebody comes in, and now you're like, "Ah, God, which way do I go? What do I do? This way, that way?" Um, there's somebody in somebody I can't even talk. Somebody is offering you a cup of love, ultimately. So, recent past, we have the 10 of Wands, this heavy burden. What is this? The Four of Cups, the Chariot, Cancerian energy again. Four of Wands. Yeah, this kind of feels like that classic thing where y- you entered into some kind of connection thinking it was going to be one way, turned out to be something else, something that left you feeling dissatisfied, just, kind of needing to go within to gain some kind of clarity about what it is you do actually want. And then boom, here comes somebody new. But this burden from the past, this is whatever you've been whatever's going on here, you've been carrying this for a while. And like I said, you thought it was one way, you thought that you had committed yourself for the long run, and now it's like, or recently you've thought, I don't think this is what I want after all. So near future, we've got the Page of Cups twice on the board, clarified by the Princess of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Hanged Woman. So, um, ah, it makes me think someone has been spying on you. Now, this could be where there's somebody who's biding their time and waiting for, maybe they're waiting for you to extract yourself from a situation, but they're wanting to move towards some kind of peace with you, resolution. The word resolution even comes to mind. And there's a need to gain a new perspective, but the new perspective is about offering the love. Not totally sure yet if this is the person you've been dealing with or if it's someone new. I mean, you have this choice, so it makes me think this is someone new. But no matter what, it could also be you deciding to offer your cup of love to somebody because you're tired of the drama, you're tired of the conflict, and you're going to be figuring out who you want to offer your cup of love to, or what. Maybe you're spying on somebody. I don't know. There's all this new young energy, like all fresh and, you know, um, there's a desire to begin again. Yeah, that full. Okay, so what are you consciously aware of? Justice. You're getting some kind of justice here, which is always very nice. It's like, yes, vindicated. Why is this justice here? The Ten of Wands again. Four of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. You're you're gaining some kind of justice through, it's like you've been you've you've been carrying some kind of heavy load for quite a long time. And there comes a point when I think you're finally done. You've maxed out all of your reserves, and you're just like, okay, I need to retreat, I need to rest, to heal. It's healing. Both of these cards together, it's like your justice comes from caring for yourself, from finally deciding, because we had the Queen of Swords under the deck. This is about your justice comes from setting good healthy boundaries, speaking your truth. Maybe you haven't been doing that, and you finally got to the point where you're like, at this point, it doesn't matter, because often, like, we'll hold back our words because we don't want to, like, offend someone or rock the boat or hurt anyone's feelings. And this is like, just finally being completely over it and just saying, "Oh, okay. I'm not doing this." Or this is what I will and will not allow in into my life from here on out. Dropping. I feel like there's going to be this dropping of the burden through your own inner excavation. So, what's hidden from you that you do not see? We have this King of Wands clarified by the Tower. The King of Wands. Oh my God. And the Queen of Pentacles. There's some there's some kind of major disruption happening. Be the whole tower thing. It's like there's a major shakeup between a couple people. I don't know. I I mean, I don't see it here, but are people fighting over you? What is let me get another one. What and then the Queen of Swords again. I don't know, there's all these people here. There's all these people influencing this situation. I don't know. It's like in a sense I kind of get like that you're the King of Wands. Maybe you have some fire in your chart. Aries, Leo Sagittarius, but um it's like you're dealing I don't know, maybe you were in a connection with someone where there was money involved, where you could have possibly yeah, like I said, like some kind of partnership, and there was a breakdown because of the burden that was carried, and someone see, this is hidden from you. So then that I don't know. Somebody's setting some strong boundaries. Look at that hand being like, you can stay right there. Don't come any closer. Let's just talk this out. Let's work something out here. I don't know. Again, some kind of shakeup, something pretty major. There's some situation is being leveled to the ground. So that is between two people. I don't know. It could be more. Let's just keep going. So your influence is the Eight of Cups. You you're not having it. Whatever this is, you're just like, no, I'm done. I'm done with the drama. It's clarified by Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Princess of Wands. A lot of pages and princesses here. And the Magician, Gemini, and Virgo. You're all about the patience. Waiting for okay. You want something better than whatever you've been dealing with. We have established this. You are actively manifesting something new and different into your life, a new beginning, but you understand that this takes time. It takes patience. You need to go on this journey. You need to set those boundaries and say, I'm not doing this anymore. I know there's all these cups, but there's something better for me, you know, around the bend. Going on this journey. So So outside influences, we have the 5 of cups, clarified by the 7 of pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles. Oh my god. All these pages. The princess is the page. I probably already said that. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is sad because you're walking away. And there's been a lot of effort and time put into this connection, this situation. You could, if this is a romantic situation, it could be where you were dealing with a player, someone who, just kind of doing their thing in and out, like here one day, gone the next. Yeah, it's like somebody's learning. They maybe they thought that you would always be there. Maybe you've been really patient with them. You're, just kept this could be you where you kept watering something hoping that it would come to fruition, kept putting your attention, your energy, and there was a point when you stepped back and decided to go in a new direction very deliberately. And you yeah, it could also be where, if say you're the Princess of Pentacles, you are making an offer or communicating to a Knight of Wands, but I don't know. It's this is outside influences. Are you the one that's sad? No, because you're the one. Well, maybe you're sad. Maybe you have to walk away, and you have to mourn the loss of something. You have to properly grieve before you can fully get back in the saddle, basically, and follow your inspiration. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so hopes and fears. We have the 6 of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Swords. Again, so interesting how the cards repeat. Um, you want something genuine. You you want to choose love and sweetness, harmony. Um, it's so interesting because it's like it feels like the choice is really obvious to you, but still you're, I don't know, for whatever reason, you're kind of being held back. You're holding yourself back. You're still stuck to I mean, that's the thing. Like you can decide to walk away from a situation, from a person, but it doesn't mean that you're over it. You could just know that you have to do it for yourself, to make the best choice, the healthiest choice, but you can still mourn the loss of that. That can take time. But this feels like you walking away so that you can choose. You're walking towards love. You're choosing love, choosing compassion. Um Words. Okay, what's the moon? The outcome here, potential outcome. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 7 of Swords. What? What in the what is going Actually, I think 7 of Swords, sometimes it can be deception, but sometimes it can be self-protection. I think that's what's happening here. You're kind of drawing the things and people to you that are important. You're following your intuition. You're not revealing what you know or what your next moves are. Very, very tapped in and tuned in to what's good for you and what's not. And maybe it's the kind of thing where you, yeah, High Priestess, clarifying the moon. Like there is definitely this situation is allowing you to tap into your deepest knowing, your intuition about something. It's forcing you to. Whatever you're dealing with on the surface may have seemed one way, but it was still heavy, it was still a burden. And now it feels like, or it's going to be something about you just being like, okay, I'm walking away. I'm because I'm putting love first. And if you try and come at me with anything but love, um, I'm 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 not going to. I'm gonna put my foot down. Got this sword. I'm protecting myself. Um, yeah, and the moon is also something that is it's something's distorted or you can't see very clearly. You're not sure um, about how things are going to turn out. I mean, generally speaking, we don't. We don't know. We like to think we know how things are going to turn out, but um, under the deck we have the devil. So is I don't know. I mean, is there somebody here who? Oh, oh, okay. Well, okay. So you're making this choice. You're walking towards love. Maybe, maybe there's somebody who's mm, could be the person you're walking away from who decides to double down and manipulate the situation somehow, and you don't see this coming, or you don't understand what their motives are, and so maybe you're just having to get really clear within yourself because things aren't as they seem or won't be. So, let me just grab. I feel like I want to. I'll just end with a couple oracle cards. Enchanted map. Let's just get like a final little something or other. What do we got? Stuck in the mud. This is that burden. This feels like where you're at. Education. And we have all these pages on the table. The pages are all about learning. They're the students. Um, you're learning how to extract yourself from something that has made you feel stuck for a very long time and heal the ouch. Yep. Healing. I think we need one more. There's unexpected visitors. So then it could also be where as you move away, someone else might have been spying, keeping track of what was going on with you, and they show up. And that devil, I mean, it, it could be somebody who doesn't have the greatest intentions, but it could also be someone, well, I don't know, because that 7 of Swords. I was gonna say, like, sometimes the devil can just be like extreme um desire for something, for an outcome, for a, there's this unexpected visitor. There's someone you don't see coming. Maybe that's a part of what happened, what was all these people were down in the hidden energy. Someone shows up as you walk away because you've created the space for that. One more, sorry. It is gentle gardener. Here's the new beginning. Here's the love. This is all about someone's coming in who this unexpected visitor, they're showing up, and they have a lot of love to give. They're kind of a protector or a protectress. And these fairies they're on the eggs, or maybe they're coming out of the eggs. There's a hatching here. There's something new hatching, coming from some kind of, yeah. You're going to gain the clarity you need. Maybe this unexpected visitor will bring that, or will bring some kind of, at least they'll have an energy of support. They'll show up in your time of need, where suddenly it's just like, wow, like someone is on my side. Someone really does want to help me. And this is because you've done the healing. You've put yourself first, and then that energy um, ends up coming back to you. What you put out, you get back tenfold. And so by doing the work, now now you're seeing the results from that. Now it's being reflected back at you. So it looks good. Overall, it's been pretty intense. But this new beginning is going to be good. It's going to be sweet. But it's kind of to be continued. You're not going to see so clearly for a while, but that will come in time. Just keep up the healing and all that. So, anyway, there's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.